Another GDS Weekly Teacher Check-In with Nick Blitch from West Middle School. Hey, Nick, how are you?
Doing wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
For sure. David Harzlack sent me an email, probably the longest email I've ever gotten, saying that we needed to check in with you before the school year ended. What does it feel like to know that your other coworkers think so highly of you?
When you get a chance to speak about yourself, you get these opportunities, it does allow you to reflect, right, on a lot of people along the way that have made a difference for yourself. My mom, my dad, some personal teachers, Mary Jo Keffer, Dayla Utek, Julie Jones, mentors like John Cusimano, Nick Moses, coworkers like Augie Toto, and David Herzlak, who is basically my personal Dr. Phil. So if he charged me for all the work that he's helped me with over the years, he'd be a very rich man.
That's
and
awesome.
I tell the kids, when they're in class with me, that you got to take bits and pieces from people along the way and apply them to your life, which is what I have done, right? Now, you're not always going to like what people say or do, but you got to take those bits and pieces and apply them, which is what I try to pride myself on when I'm teaching. Now, not everybody's going to say I'm their favorite teacher by any means, but I think I focus myself on teaching these soft skills, right? Challenging students, which is probably why I'm not always everyone's favorite, because I can be direct. And it's not always easy to, call out students on their behavior. What's that? There's a quote I try to live by that's about leadership. If you want to be liked by everyone, don't be a leader, instead sell ice cream. Right? So that's how I kind of look at things. But David Herzlak is a wonderful man, and just among many people that I've come in contact with in my educational experience, which is kind of getting up there now. I have students tell me quite often that I no longer look like my ID badge. Which is, the original picture that I have is still, even last week, you'd be the judge. This is my original picture. And I don't know if I still do or not, but 14 years in the Rockford Public School is how long I've been in here. And I'll tell you what, you got to reinvent yourself. You got to tell yourself to diversify yourself with terms that the students are now talking about. Like clout and riz and tough and glazing and aura and sigma and turnt and drip, all these terms that the kids speak that you try to take and apply to your education, so that the kids can, give yourself a little more respect if you know what you're talking about. And the funny thing is, words that used to be cool when I was in school are no longer cool, a lot of them. I don't call myself this, but my grandma used to call me a stud, right? And now that doesn't have the same meaning. The kids laugh when I say that. So trying to be relatable with the kids over that time period has been key. Trying to pick up and learn from individuals along the way is key. And again, that's what I do with the students. Try to tell them, pick a little pieces from every little person and apply them to your life. Because it's all about the soft skills, right? When I'm teaching in gym class, that's kind of the core message. Being on time, coming prepared, showing sportsmanship, respect. It's not everybody's going to get all A's and B's in class, right? And it's not always about reading and writing with everything. It's the soft skills that are going to translate you into success as a person down the line. So I'm relentless with hitting those soft skills.
I think we can tell why teachers and students love having you in their life on a daily basis. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it, Nick.
Appreciate you for the opportunity. Have a blessed day.
If you know a teacher we should check in with, email us anytime at gds@fox39.com. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.